aspiring chefs and culinary enthusiasts. Today, we're embarking on an exciting culinary journey, transforming from a beginner cook to a skilled, confident chef. We'll explore a teaching-style recipe, meticulously breaking down each step for absolute clarity. Get ready to enhance your cooking skills and unlock a world of delicious possibilities. Let's begin with our featured recipe, a simple yet universally loved tomato soup. This recipe is a classic for good reason. It's comforting, versatile, and relatively easy to master. First, let's gather our essential ingredients. You'll need 2 pounds of ripe, juicy tomatoes ideally. Roma or vine ripened for the best flavor. Also required are 1 medium-sized onion, 2 cloves of fragrant garlic, 4 cups of flavorful vegetable broth or chicken broth. If preferred, a tablespoon of high-quality olive oil, salt and freshly ground black pepper to taste, and a tiny pinch of sugar to balance the acidity. These ingredients are all readily available, making this a perfect starting point for any home cook. Now, let's move on to the preparation phase. Begin by roughly chopping the tomatoes, onion, and garlic. Don't worry about achieving perfect precision here. A rustic chop is perfectly fine. Remember, the cooking process will further soften and meld these ingredients, so don't stress over uniformity. This step is about getting everything ready for the next stages. Next, heat the olive oil in a large pot or a sturdy Dutch oven over medium heat. Make sure the oil is shimmering before adding the chopped onion. Cook the onion until it softens and becomes translucent, which usually takes about 5 minutes. This step is crucial for building a flavorful base, so be patient and let the onion release its natural sweetness. Stir occasionally to prevent sticking or burning. Add the finely minced garlic and cook for another minute, until you can smell its fragrant aroma filling your kitchen. Then, introduce the roughly chopped tomatoes to the pot. Cook the tomatoes for about 5 minutes, stirring them occasionally. As they cook, they'll start to break down and release their juices, intensifying the flavor profile. Carefully pour in the vegetable broth or chicken broth and season generously with salt, freshly ground black pepper, and that tiny pinch of sugar. The sugar plays an important role by balancing the natural acidity of the tomatoes, resulting in a more harmonious and rounded flavor. Bring the soup to a gentle simmer and cook for approximately 20 minutes, allowing all the wonderful flavors to meld and deepen. Once the soup has simmered, and the flavors have fully developed, it's time to blend. You have 2 options here. You can either use an immersion blender directly in the pot, which is the easiest method, or carefully transfer the soup, in batches, if necessary, to a regular blender. Blend until you achieve a silky smooth consistency.